Trapper Day this morning. This is January the 25th. We had some rain last night, and as you can see, that dam right there is probably 80 yards across there to the trees over there, maybe farther than that. They've glided around all the way back around to the woods right there to those little trees. I was over here about 3 weeks ago, and it wasn't this bad then, and they really worked on this the last couple of weeks, probably 2.5 weeks now I was over here. I'd say there's probably close to 2 acres underwater, plumb back up in there. As far as I can see is underwater. There's a fence right there where those line of trees is at, and it's almost up to the top of it. So we come over here this morning. I couldn't make it all the way across. It's water's running over and got flooded below too. So, but anyway, we put a couple of traps out. I put a 330 in the dam set right here. Put just a little bit of those sticks are sticking, or weeds sticking through right there. I don't like to use sticks because it can mess your throw up if you get something up here messing around your trap and thinking about going through. But there's a little bit of beaver castrum and a little bit of cowler on them two weeds right there. And right on down there, kind of hard to see, but there's a green big clump of grass right there, and there's a stick sticking up down there. I've got another 330 set right there. Those two's the only one I can get out. I didn't have my waders with me, so I'm just having to do what I can with my muck boots today. But they, I don't know how many beavers are in here. They've got a big lodge built right on the other side of those two trees over there. I can't see it from here, but when I was down there the other day where the main creek's at, I can see it. But anyway, wind's horrible. You can hear that. It's supposed to lay later on this evening, and I figured they would probably get out tonight and try to repair. They've got several big holes over there where it's washed out last night. And maybe tomorrow when I come back in the morning to check everything, I may bring a couple more 330s and do some more dam sets across there. But until then, we just have to work with what we can and do the best we can in the weather we got. So until then, we'll check back in the morning and see what's going on and see if we had any catch last night. Until then, we'll see you out in the field. Trapper Dave again. This is January the 26th. We're out been checking some sets yesterday. There's some sets that we put out yesterday. Didn't have any luck last night. The water's still pretty high where we're at, so that may be part of it. But we come to another location. We had a little bit of extra time this morning. We're setting 330 carnivores, and I caught some beavers out of here last year. Caught one this year, and we tore a hole out in the dam down there where they had it stopped up, and they must be some moved back in because the water's up a little bit more compared to what it was, and I tore it out Monday, and this is Thursday, so they've built it back up just a little bit. But anyway, the water's down, and what I've done right here, there's a bank den over there, goes right back. It's that big hole right there, and then there's another one right here, goes right back under where I'm standing. About 6 weeks ago, I was over here, and I videoed a big old otter right here going in and out. I carried him some grass and everything else, weeds, and I guess he was making him a nest back in there somewhere. But there's a lot of fresh tracks going in and out right in there where that hole's at in the bank, but I can't sit right there. I've got to have my trap in the water. So what I done, I blocked everything off and just about got my 330 submerged right there. So hit or miss. There's a couple of toilets right on around there, and then right over here, make my way back, right over there, you can see that slick spot right there. There's a toilet right there also. Right here's all this black stuff right here is otter poo-poo. But anyway, what we're gonna do is looks like they've been crawling in and out right here. So what we're gonna do is put us another 330. Looks like there's another bank den right there. They may be what they're using, but then they may be using right here. I'm not sure, but anyway, we're gonna put us another trap right here, and then back down on the dam we're gonna put us a couple down there. And they're giving a little bit of snow off and on tonight, and they really like snow, so we're gonna see what happens here. I'm gonna go ahead and set this, and then we'll move on back down, and I'll do a little bit more showing what's going on down on the lower end. Catch y'all in a little bit. Okay, we're finishing up. Like I said, we've setting a few conibears. We got two right up there about 100 yards on the side there around the hut. Did see a little bit of beaver sign and a terrible amount of otter sign. There's probably a half a dozen toilets just up this side of the pond here, and I'm not checked up that side over there, but I'm fixing to. But anyway, they've been crawling in and out right here. Right there's fresh tracks. Been done probably last night. There's tracks all up and down. So we put us a 330 right there, blended in pretty good, and we're gonna move right on over here a little ways. This is their primary crossover. Right down there is a big old pond, and then this right here is a pond that the beavers made back a few years ago. They kept on adding to it. But anyway, I've been here before. If you look back through my videos, you'll probably see that. But anyway, we put us another 330 in the crossover right here. Water's running pretty good. The thing about 330s is they've got two different latches on them. One of them is for a real sensitive latch. It don't take nothing to throw it. And then another one is more of a takes quite a bit to throw it. You can set it and run in water and it won't throw it, but unless a big stick or something comes down through here, which that's possible with any kind of set you put out. But anyway, before I started making videos a couple years ago, I caught some big beavers right here. There was a lot of them in here. Landed on one of them gone. I caught them. Thought we had them all. Some moved back in, but about anywhere around this pond that you want to look, you can find otter tracks. Right here. They've been in and out right here also. Got a muddy path right there. And there's all kinds of scat right up there. But anyway, we're about done for the day. I think now we've got out a total of, in two different locations, we've got out a total of about eight different sets. So, good possibility we might have something in the morning. You never know. But we're going to look around here a little bit. If I see another good slide over here, I may bring a couple more in the morning. But anyway, you're getting pretty cool weather for a couple of days, so that makes everything a little bit better. But anyway, until then, we'll see you out on the line. Trapper day out in the field this morning. This is January the 28th. We've been out pulling trap line, given a lot of rain this coming week. We went to one location, pulled everything. We didn't have anything there. We come over here where we set traps at Thursday, I believe Wednesday. I guess it was Wednesday. We come over here and set traps. I've checked all our conibears round through, back out towards the vehicle there. But we got over here yesterday. The water level got down enough to I was able to get around here. And I put me a 750 foothold trap right in there where that water's at. Come over here this morning and got this big guy here. Front foot catch. I'd rather have a back foot catch, but that'll be alright. I anchored off of this tree here. He's been chewing on it some. But I'm not real sure how many's in here, to be honest with you. But anyway, the landowner's going to be happy we got one out. And I'd say he's been caught for quite a while by the looks of him. So we're going to get him dispatched and get on out of here. And I'm going to leave my traps over here. I'm just going to, all thing I'm going to do is just take them down and unset them, just leave them, then we'll come back here, probably last a week or something whenever the rain gets a little bit better. We'll come back and have at it again. But anyway, that's a nice big beaver, probably around a 35-40 pound range. So he's a nice one. We'll get him laid up here and take some pictures in a minute. But anyway, until then, this is Trapper Dave out in the field, and we'll catch y'all later.